Hello you Smexy people, welcome back to another video of Stories of Destinies. And you can see we're still playing this game. Like, I'm really when I finish this game so I can move on to play another game. So far we have... That's 3, 4, 5, 6... No, that's... 4 plus 3 is 7 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more videos to go. So right now we're gonna get ending 8, and yeah. We're almost done with this. Anyway, I just wanna get the ending. So without further ado, let's continue playing this.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Alright, let's find the Sky
Every
Reaper.
child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces deep. And then, this Emperor's horrific sacrifices had brought it back to the surface. Renato wasn't exactly sure how to use the legendary weapon. But surely, there must be some way to do it without provoking another catastrophe. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the Earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Oh, by the way, guys, some of the videos I upload are pre-recorded. Just letting you guys know that, and just so I can like get like
As he set foot on the island,
things done
Renato
fast.
couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
So you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram, link in the description below. Follow me on Amino, in the Amino app, and go read my book, my first book. Oh, it's $22.99 the Google Play Store. Well, yeah.
Open, says me.
I'm really trying to like... Oh yeah, I'm writing my second book, which is a little tougher than I thought, because I haven't even finished with chapter 2. I'm still doing that, and I still have to edit a lot of things. But hopefully I can get, you know, my game in. I don't get distracted with anything. I mean, school is about to come in. School starts tomorrow, so yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But I can at least try to at least...
That had been his mistake before. Not trusting Zenobia's feelings for him. But how could he have known? After all these years of silence?
So guys, I might have to like, you know, like it's been writing the book because I don't know. I really want to write my second book. Alright. Just doing just things so I can get, you know, points, experience. I'm not gonna get 100% of the trophies, but I want to get on the ending. I think I like 11 more videos to do this, and that's it, and then we just serious. Honestly, playing Mad Red Dead, that game is fun as fuck, but yeah, can say that I almost done with this game. Well, I was done with I got the true ending. Holy shit, I did a lot of damage. I was done when I got the true ending. I don't know why I didn't get that first and just do everything like side quests. When I get this, oh shit!
Where was the cake? He'd been promised cake.
I die horribly right there. I really don't like these things, they're annoying. I have to kill every one of them, but it's more beneficial, I'll say that. Oh my god, please die. I almost... okay.
Wow! He couldn't even need to aim.
Oh shit. What the hell is this? So yeah. Yeah, I almost, like, see, I want to get a power up. I almost there, I'll say that.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Okay, let's go to Zenobia.
Renard asked himself why he changed course to confront Zenobia. He'd no idea. Sometimes he would just do things, and he could never figure out why he'd done them. Usually, they worked out. After all, he was a hero. The truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu School. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because, know your enemy. All right, maybe he should stop pretending. He knew exactly how she felt about him. But their love affair always ended with a tragic death. Unless, maybe he could find a way to dodge tragedy. Surely he could, couldn't he?
Sure. I made you happy. You know that's not gonna happen, bro. Is it gonna get fucked? We got the terrain, so yeah.
Boy, with this device you can travel at night, so long as there are ravens to set on fire.
Damn, I died, so it does so much damage. Yeah, Vada Swords, I think that is one of my favorites. Because it does so much damage to the enemy.
Renata could feel the burn.
Bro, it's mega fun. I'm so done. Give me that shit, bro. I need it.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
Eh. No, I ain't down there. I'll just be a waste of time.
Renato had heard stories of a dungeon where chests were filled with potions and weapons. Fairy tales.
Renato wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia.
Damn it.
She'd be expecting him. And he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core?
Maybe because the results tended to be disastrous.
These streets were familiar. The Swordfu School was closed now. But he had been down that street 1,000 times. He knew that pub. He knew that alley. He knew the alley behind it much too well. No wonder Zenobia had chosen to invade this island herself.
Whatever, that one. Very nice.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She vanished. And he suddenly noticed he couldn't move except his mouth. In fact, soon he couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Uh-oh.
He told Zenobia everything. Skyripper, the Iblastone, even where the secret rebel base was, until he was hoarse. It was some kind of truth spell. A talky truth spell. She called her father by Farspeaker Toad and filled His Majesty in. But why didn't he get the core? Croaked the Farspeaker in something like His Majesty's croak. Because I missed you, darling. Renato grinned. He doesn't even know why, frowned Zenobia. That makes no sense. It's a trap, shouted the Emperor. I'll meet you at the outpost, and I'll bring my interrogators. If Renato came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father.
What was the option again?
What are you doing? Asked Zenobia. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He asked her. She shook her head. He told her. His Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him an eater of souls, an immortal. But to seal his bargain with them, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. She was stunned. Furious. You're lying. Under a truth spell? It's a trick. You can't prove that. Take me to the observatory, and I will. What kind of proof could you possibly have? She said as they landed on the Nexus. Your father ritually sacrificed a village, and he left witnesses? The scientists resurrected one. Well, it's not really alive, but it can talk. A true witness. She frowned. The dead can't lie. Well, I bet they could. They just don't have any reason to. She nodded grimly. You go on ahead. I don't want the Ravens to see me.
Hopefully we made the right choice. Ah shit, we're not gonna be able to get the upgrade. Oh well, I'm getting the next chapter. Let's see what it takes us. Kinda curious what Ending 9 is like. This is the title ever right now I'm seeing. I'm looking at how to get the endings and the options I need to do. I know that's cheating, but at the same time, I want to like spend another, you know, like more videos than this. I should really like speed run to this. I really get the true ending.
To just stand on the device and let it do all the killing for her. But that wouldn't be sport, would it? Or fun.
just read all that, but I'm not sure. Fuck. God damn it, I hate when this happens. Oh nice, we got a part on.
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father wanted to invoke the lost gods? Would he tell you? No. Would you help him? No. I'd burn his books.
Nice.
Why'd he adopt a stray cat? You don't ask a thing like that. No. Not when there's no good answer. She said, her whiskers twitching.
I just literally... nope. Ah shit, it was a chest over there. Fuck it, let's go. I mean, I already had the James Bond good with these ones. I got changed my arsenal a little bit, but I like this one a little better.
With all the secrets he revealed to the Emperor, the Ravens were probably heading for the secret base. Renato began to wonder if there would be anyone left to save if Zenobia changed sides.
Oh, the fuck. Nope. God, I hate this puzzle so much. One of my least favorite puzzles. Well, I feel like it's gonna get difficult, like, for it to level up. Oh, we're almost there, are we? Yeah, everyone's dead.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had burned the reanimated witness to cinders. Renato was stunned. There goes my proof. These were scientists, not rebels, Zenobia said, upset. Why would he do this? I don't know. Let's go to the fleet and ask him. Yes. I'll meet you on the mountains. There's something I have to get first. But could he afford to meet her in the mountains? He'd given the Empire the location of the secret rebel base. They would need rescuing.
Ah, screw it.
Why was he going to meet up with her? Wasn't it more important to rescue the Rebel Council from the almost certain Imperial attack? Why was he in this war anyway? Was it really to fight the good fight, or did he just want to see her again? One of these days, Renato thought, I should really figure out my motives before I pounce.
Yep.
Nah.
Bro, motherfucker. Right now, he's going to kill instead of the true ending. Oh boy.
Was it true? Was he on this adventure just to see Zenobia again?
Haven't been so.
The Imperial heir was not an easy catch to see. Well, she'd ignored all his Kwanzaa gifts. And on the other paw, trying to get a date by joining a war against your intended was, let's say, pretty optimistic. But on the back paw, thought Renato, yes, it sounded exactly like him. Good, I'm so glad we had this little chat, he told himself.
Hold on, guys. Malas, cállate la boca, estás gritando mucho. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to do something. Holy shit. Oh, there goes everyone. I love how quiet it is here. Super quiet. I get a bad feeling about the ending. I'm just saying this. Should have gone down there.
There were a lot of dead ravens along the side of the road.
Yep.
Someone had rampaged through here on a killing spree.
What had Zenobia gone to get? He had a chilling feeling it wouldn't be a stone. Zenobia was level-headed. Stone would make anyone bloodthirsty. He could tell her style from the flavor from the dead bird.
There was a park in there that you don't think. Oh. Let's see, guys. Hope it didn't see the the limit. I'm trying to speed run this video so I can just move on to the next video I'm gonna do.
Renato wondered what he should do when he found Zenobia. What could he do if she had the Iblis stone?
Well, here's one. Let's see how we can get. We can get a slash thing. But I want to get more combos. That's gonna be so handy. Yeah, I'm gonna get a combo one. So Oh boy.
He reached the summit, expecting no one. But there she was, steaming, pacing.
I'm gonna kill him, she said. I'm gonna kill all his ravens, and then him, and then his family, and all the eggs and tadpoles. And then I'm gonna burn down their pond. Did you go and get the Iblis stone? Do you see all these ravens I killed? So much power.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Great, Bernardo said.
Oh boy.
You really want power from a demonic rock? You want the stone, don't you?
Oh shit.
Not really. Good. I'd rather not have to kill you.
But-
He told her he loved her. That he wouldn't let the Iblis stone take her, even if he had to die for it. Well, he planned to tell her.
Oh boy.
Now didn't seem like the right time.
Oh boy.
She'd probably cool off in a bit. So he let her get in her ship and fly off.
He rushed back to the Farfarer and followed her, keeping a healthy distance.
Zenobia's ship was just visible through the clouds ahead.
Oh boy.
How could he reason with her? But he had to. The rebels were down for the count. No wonder. He'd betrayed the location of their base and then he'd abandoned them. And if she became Empress while she was in the grip of the Iblis stone, if she became Empress by murdering her father, she could still be a great Empress. But she could also be a nightmare Empress.
She had to be stopped.
Oh boy. Here we go, boys. Moment of truth. Oh god.
There were more dead ravens along his path.
I think
Some of them wounded in the back. He knew she could have easily talked her way past them, or clouded the little tiny raven brains with a spell. She was going out of her way to kill everything in her path. This wasn't Zenobia, not as he knew her.
The portal was heavily guarded. Let's go someplace that you didn't want it to go.
Oh boy, guys, here we go, guys. Let's see how we fuck up this time. Oh my god. I'm gonna get fucking killed, bro. Get a super background about this.
So, his beloved was possessed by the spirit of a demon. That's what it meant to be a hero. To brave the darkness in your loved one's soul. To have faith there was still good in her. To help her out of that darkness, no matter what the cost. But what? What could he do?
We're gonna
She'd
get
kill
killed.
him if he tried to take the
You
Iblis
see it.
stone from her.
We're gonna get slaughtered. Just wait and see.
Okay, let's get this over with, and we can all go home. Well, not you, just me.
Ow. Okay, we're almost to the end of this story 8. It's gonna good how we're gonna get fucked over there. There we go. 1 minute shoot. 1 minute shoot.
At the end of the trail of raven corpses was Zenobia. Her father was frantically rigging a strange apparatus wrapped around a glowing core. "Don't do it!" he shouted. "You'll hate yourself in the morning! Stay back!" She screamed in a horrible voice he'd never heard before.
Oh,
it froze
shit.
him in his tracks. The Emperor stared at him. "Run!" he told the toad. "Or hop!" But he didn't manage to voice it, only think it. Zenobia stabbed her blade forward.
Oh
and His
shit.
Majesty fell dead.
Oh
She began
shit.
laughing hysterically. Or was she weeping? "Just walk away," she laughed at him. "I've no more use for you."
Oh, what
there
the
was
fuck?
something he needed to do,
What the fuck?
but he couldn't figure out what it was. So he did as he was told. As he walked away, he felt a chill in the world. The light in the sky seemed to dim. He didn't dare turn. He had a nagging feeling there was something he should have done just then. Something heroic. But he could not have taken the ablest stone from her by force. And she would not have parted with it willingly. A cold wind blew from where she had been. But he still didn't dare turn. And then, an awful laughter filled the air.
Well,
And all the torches and all the ships went out.
we're dead.
And he realized what he should have done. But by then, it was too late to do anything.
Oh shit, son. Make a fucking, you know how to lie. Oh shit. Alright guys, so I'm gonna stop it here and see you guys later. Peace out and subscribe. Please like my video and subscribe guys.